How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I'm Chaos Prime, and today we're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff. You are seeing Eternum on the screen at the moment. Of course, we're not covering that. We covered that in the previous video, but the beta is ongoing, and if you do want to take part in the closed beta, all you need to do is go to the Xbox Insiders group to check that out. But today we're going to be looking at other stuff from the Amazon thing that I've been talking about that you saw on the thumbnail. We have Stalker 2 news, we have GTA6 discussions, among other things. So without further delay, I'm just going to get stuck in. But if you do enjoy this content, do consider hitting that like button, subscribe, hit that bell to stay up to date with all content I release. We are going to set a new challenge today at 200 likes. Let's see if we can smash that. On with the actual video. Right, so as you can see here, we've got a Eternum here. Now, there's a reason for this. Is because, well, New World is published by Amazon. Well, it turns out that apparently Amazon is working on a new IP. Now, this isn't public knowledge yet. Now, this is something that one of my sources have told me. Now, on the 30th, apparently it's potentially going to be revealed, this new unannounced IP by Amazon. And what's unclear at the moment is whether this information is going to be held behind closed doors or if it's going to be released to the public. I guess the 30th isn't too far away. It's 4 days away, but it's kind of exciting. It's interesting, and I'm very eager to find out what this actually is. Now, we don't know much about it. In fact, anything. All I've been told is to keep an eye out on the 30th for a new unannounced Amazon IP. Now, we know it's not going to be Blue Protocol because that's been around for a while, and from what I've seen, that game seems to be in a world of trouble and potentially may never see the light of day. New World obviously ain't gonna be it. So unless Crucible is making a comeback, which probably isn't the best idea considering what happened to it in the first place, I have no idea what this new IP could be. However, the 30th, Tuesday, is when this is actually apparently going down. So hopefully on Tuesday we'll have some more news for you. But I just wanted to get this out there because I thought it was interesting nonetheless. Now, of course, we've got Stalker 2 news here. Now, we all know that it's been delayed from September the 5th to November the 20th. But for those of you that don't know, on August the 12th, they are doing a deep dive where they're going to be showing tons of gameplay. I believe one of the first levels they're going to be playing through of its entirety. And there's also going to be like developers talking about what it is. It's going to be day one on Xbox Game Pass, Ultimate Console, and PC. Console is the caveat here. While people are still on that service, they will get it, but for the new people on standard, will not, or core will not. But nonetheless, this is a really interesting deep dive. I'm looking forward to it. Everyone's been looking forward to Stalker 2. This is an exclusive on Xbox, and at the moment, I can't wait for it. Of course, it coming on November the 20th is going to cause a bit of a stir, especially with the games now being really, really jumbled up in that final 3-4 months with Call of Duty, Avowed, Indiana Jones, now Stalker 2, and, well, I think Replaced might also be in there. So who knows what's going to happen with that one. Now, if you haven't heard, apparently there was a sighting of Legacy of Kain. Now, this was actually removed from the booth after people noticed it. I guess it was put out without anyone's permission, but a Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remaster is out there now. If you QR code scan this, it just goes to the comic book page and nothing else. But apparently, the fact that the word remastered is there means that a Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain is actually in the works. I mean, this is pretty much confirmation that Soul Reaver is currently in the works. And I know this is a beloved franchise and a lot of people have been wanting a remake or, something that's more modern because this game is really old. I'm hoping the remaster does it justice and, it's still as good as we remember it. I'm looking forward to this. I know a bunch of people are looking forward to this. Let me know what you think in the comment section below because, yeah, Legacy of Kain was one of the games I remember my boss also talking to me about when they were actually doing customer support and things like this for the studio and had to provide support to players who were ringing in when they were getting stuck. Imagine that. There was no internet back then. People had to phone in to get tech support or guides on how to do things. It's a different world now, isn't it? Can you imagine actually doing that? Hey, man, I can't do this thing. Can you help me out? Tell me what to do? Different times, man, different times. But yeah, I'm eager to see where this is going and where we will be able to get it. Obviously, they took it off the booth, so they weren't ready to announce it to the world, but it is out there now. And I think at this point, instead of trying to hide it, I think they should control the narrative and just say, look, guys, here it is. Here's a quick trailer, even if it is just a teaser. Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain, Remastered Part 1 and 2 does exist. And it's here and it's coming when it's ready. And just leave it at that. I think just completely shying away from it now is not the right thing. But it looks like Crystal Dynamics is also the team behind it. So if you haven't heard, there's been a strike going on, and the video game voice and performance actors are going on strike over AI in game development. Now this has been, AI is going to be there whether people like it or not. It's not going to stop. And quite honestly, these performance actors will probably at some point realize they're not going to win this, and the voice actors in game, if they continue it and these companies struggle to actually get the voice actors, I know this is a very, very unpopular opinion, but now there are options for them just to skip them entirely, and people are just not going to stop playing video games. Now, the 2% on Twitter that actually cares about this is not a big deal. The 98% out there that do not give a shit about this is the big deal. And that's what the consumer, that's what these publishers and companies are looking at. They're looking at that 98% and not the 2% on social media. So I do get the pain that these voice actors and performance actors are going. It's a horrible transition. Where I work in QA, a lot of my stuff has been replaced by automation testing. It's replaced my job. It's replaced QA jobs where you had multiple people doing the job. Now they just run a script and it replaces 6 people doing the job. It's a thing. It happens. Some industries are hit harder than the others, but I'm interested to see where this is going. But as you can see here from the Black Viking, GTA 6 definitely getting delayed to 2026. Now, we've all been saying for a while now that GTA 6 probably is going to miss that 2025 hit deadline anyway because of reasons. And, you're seeing here at this point, GTA 6 is going to be a launch title for next gen, which is perfect timing for Xbox's next generation console to come in with full high fidelity, super performance to kick the generation off with GTA 6, a new Halo, a new Gears, Blade. It's going to be awesome. Obviously, there's no guarantee that GTA 6 is going to be delayed, but I'm just saying that lineup of games for a launch, my God, it sounds absolutely amazing. So that actually gets me super excited for video games once again. But yeah, this is actually happening right now. We don't know if it's going to be anything like the writers boycott that stopped series from airing for about 2 years. I doubt that's going to be the case. I genuinely believe that people will just step in and take over the role because jobs are finite in this industry, especially now with AI. Voice actors will just get replaced. It's sad that this is going to happen, but at the moment, because there's an alternative solution, and I know this is a bad take, it's not something I fully agree with. If not, I just don't agree with, but companies will look at alternative solutions. So this is a risky game that they're playing. I hope it works out for them, and I hope they get what they want. From what I've heard, these actors get like such a small portion of the money that, in terms of what they make for their performance. And, if it means that they can at least get some more money for their performance, that would be great. Finally, The First Descendant. I haven't really been able to put much time into this, unfortunately. I really wanted to cover this game on my other channel. I've just not been able to put in the work, the time, and I just feel like if I do that, if I don't put the time in, don't put the work in, don't put the effort in to actually get my characters to that point, I don't learn the game, I don't learn the intrinsics. And when you guys come and ask me questions, I simply just can't answer it. Now, God bless, I've had a few people telling me that I can use their accounts to showcase the builds and showcase stuff and make videos. That's always an option for me. And if you guys want that to happen, let me know and I will jump onto that. But I just felt like it didn't feel right. But I'm, that aside, it is a game that I do enjoy playing and want to get into more and want to play more because it is fun. But it looks like The First Descendant isn't, kind of immune to the whole summer shtick that's going on with all these gacha games, mobile games. And it looks like Lunar is going to be the next one that's going to be in a swimsuit. Now, obviously, it's not as transparent as all the others that we've seen in the past. I mean, if you saw Stellar Blade swimsuit, Jesus, that's crazy. The fact that people were crying that game was censored, mind blown. Because yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Sorry, I hit my keyboard. But yeah, so this is actually coming in the next update. And apparently the female characters, and I guess some of the male characters as well, will be getting a swimsuit variant that you can actually buy to use. So I wonder what Bunny's going to look like, or what VS is going to be looking like, right? Considering their outfits right now. So interesting times, folks. Interesting times. But that's all I have for you today. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have that discussion. If you've enjoyed the content and enjoyed the video, do hit that like button. We are aiming for 200 likes in this video. Hit that subscribe. We are trying to get to 7,250 subs. And obviously 10,000 by the end of the year for a giveaway on a Series X. And of course, if you do enjoy the content, there's a super thanks button at the bottom. You can become a YouTube member to get content earlier than everyone else, and of course my Patreon. All links in the description below. That's me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Remain legend.